When you're training for memory competitions, you literally need to train for everything, not just the actual information, but the surroundings. So here I am right here at the Canadian Memory Championship last year. Now this room was hot. It was a hot day. We had like a little window over here, I guess in this direction that you can't see in the picture, but it was hot. I did not expect it to be like that. And so, of course, that's going to affect the way I memorized, right? And so I had to really get into my mind and kind of calm down and focus it and kind of push out the physicalness of it all. And thankfully, of all the different workouts I do, all the different physical challenges I put in front of me, I'm able to kind of manipulate my mindset when it comes to my physical discomfort. But it still slowed me down. Like when it was speed cards. Let me see if there's some images. When it was speed cards, I could not, for the life of me, focus enough to go quickly because I just felt like uncomfortable and it was just like, I don't know. It was not ideal like how I am today. Right now, I'm in my room, air conditioner is on, and it's cool. And so I don't feel any physical discomfort. And so I'm able to memorize a lot easier. But at the competition, it was such a challenge when it came to specific events because I was nervous in general about, trying to win it and trying to do my best in these different events. And so that kind of adds some pressure, kind of makes you sweat already, right? But having the room actually hot makes you kind of sweat as well. And so those two together, that it was just like, okay, dude, Johnny, you gotta focus, stay cool, stay calm, drink your water, try to cool down that way. But you could do this, right? And so what I'm saying is that you need to train for the different challenges that may come across or may never come across, but it's better to be prepared than not prepared. And so what am I saying essentially? Practice when it's hot. Yeah, if you have air conditioner on or something, turn it off and let your room get hot because you need to be able to, memorize in that condition just in case wherever venue you go to, maybe it's just a hot place in general, right? A hot country or something. And so you really need to be able to focus under that condition because it really doesn't matter if you don't like it or not. That's what it is. And so when I was in this room really hot, maybe the hat wasn't the best idea as well. I just had to deal with it. There was no way to not make it hot when I was memorizing. And so you have to put yourself in these situations where you're really uncomfortable. Not just like the mental aspect, but physically. And so once you do that, you're going to be prepared for any competition. And regardless if you have like a world-class memory there, but that person didn't train in those kind of environments, there's no way they're going to keep up with you because that's going to get to them that, man, I'm hot, I'm sweating. And so they're going to be distracted by all those things. While you, if you trained in all those different environments, you're going to be able to easily memorize. It's not going to affect you mentally because it all comes down to a mental game. And that's why I really recommend that you do some environmental training, that you're doing it in different situations. Do you always have like a nice cushion seat? Guess what? Get a seat that's a little bit harder. I have this metal chair over there. And so, practicing that where you're not so comfortable anymore, but you have to so you make your butt get used to it, right? And so it doesn't bother you anymore because you might get a chair that sucks. Okay, you might get a table that was moving. I can't remember. Someone's table was moving a little bit and it was bothering them. And so they try to fix it. But something like that, you could be stuck with. And so you really need to come up with all these different ways to pretty much screw yourself over when you're training because you want to be able to overcome those different challenges. So hopefully all this makes sense. And it doesn't seem too crazy or like, man, dude, this guy's crazy. He just wants to put himself in all these like horrible situations. I do, but there's a purpose. So so when it really matters, I'm already comfortable in that situation. So hopefully you enjoy this video and I'll see you next time.